Good morning, friends. This is Lee Kersey, the Simple Georgian. I want to say happy Sunday to everybody. And today I am smoking my shower cobbet. As you can see, the sun just seemed to hit the stem right this morning, so I wanted to show off the colors in the stem. And I will eventually get to some more pipes. I know you're probably getting tired of seeing these three, but I guess that's why I'm called a Simple Georgian, because I find something I like, and stay with it, and I guess like the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I just rotate these three cobs out, and that's what I'm going with. But anyway, I had plans on doing a video yesterday, and had a situation that had to go deal with the family. So I was with family all day yesterday, and so went and take care of that, and spent most of the day with family out of town. And I'm going to tell you, folks, you never know when your day's going to be the last. So always tell your loved ones you love them. Take care of them. Do what you can to show them that you care for them, and things like that, because you never know, what the outcome of life's going to be. Life throws some curveballs at you, and you never know when that day will be your last day. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and hopefully I don't get too emotional about this. But yeah, they just do what you can to try not to upset your family, and tell them that you love them. We'll put it like that. So anyway, I didn't make a video yesterday. I took a long weekend off because of a lot of it had to do with the stress of the job, and things of that nature. It's just the stress with these investigations is really weighing on me on this job, and I don't want to be tied up in it, because I could be, how can I say it? I don't know what the outcome would be as far as my point, but I know about it, and I'm still working for the place. But I can't just up and leave, just can't up and quit. I mean, I guess I probably could, but I don't have any, backup plan at the moment, because all of my customers that I had when I was detailing cars and doing handyman work and all that other stuff, I mean, it's been several years now. A lot of them's died off. They've moved off. They've sold their companies. So I don't have the business there. I could probably build it back up, but I don't have the business there like I used to. So it's nothing stable there. Because the ones that were taking care of everything was the husbands and the fathers and the business owners. And since they've died off, sold their businesses, closed the businesses down, divorce, what have you, I don't have that business to fall back on. So I, and I'm at the age, I just turned 53 a few weeks ago, and at the age that I am, I'm not young enough to get out there and do, you know, 10 or 15 cars a day in the $30 price range of basic wash and interior clean out. I'm not physically able to get out there and do 10 or 15 cars a day to make the money I need. So um that's what I'm dealing with. And like I said, the stress of this job and the investigations and stuff that's going on with this job, I am trying to wiggle my way out of the job without anything falling back on me or coming back on me. Doing everything I can to keep myself covered. Um, but at the same time, you got, you know, different things going on, and they going on. And for some reason, it seems like the owner does not. I don't know if he doesn't care or he's he's just used to doing things his way, and or whatever. I don't know. Um, so anyway, a couple of things happened Friday morning on my way to work, and I got down to the store to buy breakfast, and something else happened, and I just turned around. I sent them a message in the group that I wasn't coming in, and I turned around and come back to the house. And I've been off, ever since. I'm taking tomorrow off. Being it's Labor Day, the ports will be closed, so I'm taking tomorrow off. And because I felt like I needed some time to myself. And some days I mean, I'm normally not that type of person, but some days you just need time for yourself. And like I said, with the stress of the job and all going on, and then this thing with my family that happened, it just, I just needed some time. So anyway, hopefully everything will be. I mean, it won't be 100% Tuesday when I go back to work. Um, but at the same time, I needed a weekend. I needed a long weekend, so I took it. And yeah, I'm not going to get my 40 hours, but I'm at the point now that for the paycheck, I need the paycheck, but I can make do with a shorter check, I guess. I don't know. It's not the ideal situation, but sometimes you got to take care of yourself. And I did notice this morning that Miss Carolina Rose had been hacked. Somebody's trying to make another channel using her information. I don't, I haven't got a request or anything from that channel, but I wanted, she posted about it, and I wanted to pass that along. When she posted about it, it looked like they had like 11 or 12 subscribers, 15 subscribers or whatever. So she wanted everybody to know that it's not her. And then Gentry Vintage made a post. I seen that him and his wife has had some things going on this year that he hasn't been able to post a lot. And I understand, brother. I totally understand. So, yeah. And just watched a video, Cigars Daily. A lot of you may have heard of them. They're out of Phoenix. They are in the process of growing. Tim has brought that company up, and I am glad to see that. I have finally caught up with Jay Furman and Bo on Pipe and Tamper podcast, starting to catch up on some of the podcasts on Pipes, Pours, and Pals with Justin and Nate. Um, Listen to a couple of podcasts of Beyond the Pipe. I've been listening to more podcasts than I've been watching YouTube channels. So this past week or so, I'm starting to get there. I was glad to see Flat Cap Piper make a video yesterday. Glad to see. I mean, I understand you're not 100%, brother, but I'm glad to see you back. Definitely been missing you. Been thinking about you. You know, been praying for you and your family. And it's hard to lose a loved one, folks. Um, you know, it's one of them things in life you've got to face. You know, you've got to face it. But even at that, it's still hard. And I know the day will come that eventually I'll have to face it with my parents. Um, I don't have a significant other, but I will have to face it with my parents. And it's going to be rough. But yeah, I wanted to make a video on a Sunday. Wish y'all a happy Labor Day, and hope y'all have a good weekend and have a good week going forward. And I I probably won't make a review, but I will test it out. As many of you know, I'm one of these guys. I don't make a deep seller. I have not made a deep seller due to, you know, me getting into the pipe world late. I have not been able to make a real deep seller, but I have made a real wide seller. I've got, I've done lost count of the tobaccos I've got, because I'd get a 10 of this, a 10 of that, a couple ounces of this, a couple ounces of that. And you know, the only ones that I have very big amounts of, which is probably closer to the 8 to 16 ounces of tobacco, would be your blending components, which I wanted to get into blending. I bought a bunch of blending components right before Sutliff went out. I do have a couple of tobacco blends that I did buy, 2 ounces here, 2 ounces there, 2 ounces there. You know, every time I'd go to the store, I'd keep buying 2 ounces of that same product. And I wound up with a, you know, pretty good sized jar of it. Like I've got some original Dunhill 965, my mixture. I've got somewhere in the neighborhood of about a pound of that, maybe anywhere from a pound and a half to I mean, not a pound. Yeah, a pound to a pound and a half, something like that. And then of course you got your codger blends, which I have not even tried yet. You've got, you know, Granger, Captain Black, Carter Hall, Sir Walter Raleigh, who else? Prince Albert, and for Paladin Piper, I did pick up a pouch of Paladin Cherry the other day. I did not have that in my rotate, or not my rotation, but in my collection. I found a pouch at a little small smoke shop here local. They sell everybody knows about the bongs and the vapes and what have you. Well, this little shop, they have a few pouches of pipe tobacco. They've got I guess you'd call them the Chinese knockoffs of the pipes. And nothing against the Chinese. It's just the pipes that they have the metal bowls inside, so they're more for smoking other products than pipe tobacco. They're not what we as pipe smokers consider a pipe. And then they've had a few cigars, which the cigar collection at both of them stores are pretty decent. I mean, it's not a bad selection. They do a pretty decent job of keeping the humidors straight, and I mean, it's not a place I go into all the time, but I do know they have certain things, and I did get lucky and get a little pouch of the Paladin, and I got a couple of other Sutliff and McBaron products because I know they're not coming back around. Let me think here. Many of you saw my posts about Per Jensen collaborating with Cornell and Deal now. They're coming out with a new product. Cornell and Deal is coming out with another small batch sometime in September. I did get lucky, and I have not opened it yet. It's in a Mylar bag. I did get lucky and get a few ounces of McClellan 5110. I've never had a McClellan product with the exception of the one bowl of Frog Morton that I got from Miss Sally of the Pipe Tart. Awesome lady. She's been well known in the pipe community for years, and she gets some of the pipes that a lot of other people cannot get a hold of. Miss Lynn Shanahan and the Valiant Lady, she gets a lot of pipes that people can't get a hold of. Awesome people. And so anyway, I got a hold of a bowl of the Frog Morton Cellar series from Miss Sally at one of the pipe shows at Muletown, I think it was. And I really enjoyed it, but I decided I was not going to spend $100 for a 10. Just like with the Esoterica series, I've got about half of the Esoterica blends, just like a couple ounces of each, whatever comes in the little tin. I've got like 110 of half of the series. The other ones I have not been able to get my hands on, and I would love to get my hands on them. I would like to get my hands on some of the older McClellan stuff, but like I said, I did get lucky and get a hold of some of the 5110 that I'm going to open up and try, and I'll let you know my thoughts on that. I'm not a big tobacco reviewer, but like today I'm smoking the Sutliff Mixture 79. I have not had that. The 10 note on it, I do remember I could, when I opened up the jar to get some out, I could really smell it was a different flavor to what I'm used to seeing in the, or what I'm used to smelling in the 10 note. So, yep, I'm going on about 20 minutes here. So, want to wish y'all a happy Labor Day weekend. Take care of yourself, and tell your family you love them, and take care, and may the Lord bless y'all. Hope y'all have a good day.